come for break every shackle and chain. On a Shaka Zulu, Pitney, and Kuma, Pitney, step in the razor, Pitney, and the art of war every Thursday. Hey, look how many years them whip with. That's what the whip I want microchip with. We tell them Babylon style of fit with. War it out until we get with victory. Hey, them fight my brother and sister. When we are dance, them say we move sinister. I know we listening, Mutabaruka. Chant the culture, chase the vultures away. On a Shaka Zulu, Pitney, and Kuma. Chant the culture, chase the vultures away. On a Shaka Zulu, Pitney, and Kuma. Pitney, Kunta Kinte, Pitney. It's like Malcolm and Martin and Marcus and Fire. Taurus Missy Riley represent from Mutabaruka. The art of war. Rasta.
Out of Florida, tenement yard redeem. This is the stepping razor, the art of war. Yes, for those of you who look for the channel, 107 point any one of the other number them. IRFM. Yeah, this is the stepping razor over there with you. We read, we a man out of Riverton City and say, him now risk him life. To tell the government that who burn down the place for $50,000 because when him risk him life, he have to make sure he have enough money for left him for him family. That's if they kill him when they talk. Well, I want to tell the brethren say you can't talk now because you have enough money for have a nice funeral, you know. The crime stop. Them increase the reward from 50,000 to 300,000 for information leading to the arrest and conviction of individuals involved in starting the fire at the Riverton disposal site. So, this is a news coming out from Crime Stop say instead of 50,000 they're not easy, you know, at 6 times now. Them increase it 6 times. 300,000 for the arrest and conviction of anyone who can tell them who start that terrible fire that will affect Jamaican people into this year and next year and the years to come. And we know say the government could have to pay out more than 300,000 for the effect where it caused upon the population, especially in a Kingston and St. Catherine there. So, we want the people them to know that all the people them down at Riverton, you can get $300,000 if you tell Crime Stop who start the fire. If you want have a co-op, have a co-op and 3 hours go to the police and share out the money. 300,000. Anybody we can tell them who start this fire. Them serious about it. People with information have been asked to call 311 or visit the official Crime Stop website at www.crimestopjamaica.com. Click the report a crime option, then complete the submit the form. Look at man, all them things there, we know none of them things there about complete farm online and all them something there, We just want to come in and tell you, you don't mind if we wear a mask, because we don't trust police to tell them neither, because you're going to tell all the police them and then go tell them friends, hey, guess who come in there a while ago? Come talk about you. That has been known to happen already. I have known cases where people went to the police to tell them of something, and the police go to the down in the area and tell them, say, guess who come down there? No Neil. Well, you will say so now. Neil missing. Nobody don't know which part Neil there. And some people that talk about Neil gone foreign. And Neil gone foreign, I guess when Neil there. In the dump. So, we want the people them to know that this is very important. Very, very important that those who know who's doing it. Trust me. It is very important that you boss on them. Because it's going to affect maybe all you to who they near the dump to, you know. No feel no way now. By the end of the year, you start feel like you have certain this and that. And when you go to the doctor, you say you have cancer. Or you say you have some ailment that you never have last year. So, yes, very important. Very, very important. Now, over the past weeks, even before we go Africa and come forward, we did a concentrate on this drone thing. People hear about this drone strike and Obama and him drone strike. They will kill whole heap of Afghan children and parents. And obviously to America that is collateral damage. Cause them people they stay in war now. If them want you and you're there wedding, and this has been known to happen already, that a man was targeted for a drone strike in Yemen, and the intelligence tell them say him gone at his funeral. When I'm family them their funeral, and them just strike a drone right in at the funeral and kill all the people, them, including the man who them want to kill. Well, now today we see a report, fresh report, that the drone strike ordered by President Obama killed 2 hostages. It accidentally killed 2 hostages, including an American who was held hostage by Al-Qaeda for about 2-3 years and now, where the family of this man was pleading to the government of America to do something about trying to get him released. Only if you come here now say the same people them who them ask to release the man. The same people them kill him accidentally. President Obama expressed grief and condolences Thursday. And this happened from in January, you know, and the world just a hear about this now, you know. President Obama expressed grief and condolences Thursday for a January drone strike against suspected terrorists in Pakistan that accidentally killed 2 hostages, including an American aid worker. When people hear we attack certain things, you know, people are going like say we are exaggerating and highfalutin things. Because we played the tape last week where the little girl go in front of Obama and I tell him, say, look here, don't you think that these drone strikes is fueling more terrorism? Couldn't you spend the money in better ways? Well, see you know, Obama said he took full responsibility for the operation and apologized for the families of the hostages. I profoundly regret what happened, Obama said. Now, Obama is now saying that he is taking responsibility. In our next article, he's taking responsibility for all missions pertaining to drone strikes in Pakistan. All missions, all those killings that we have been telling you about. And people want to go on like say, we have to do this and I'll do that. Including one little youth will call me. We want you to know that Obama is taking responsibility for all of those missions, including this one here that just kill an American. So you see when them kill, it bad in America. It bad when you kill another man, you know, like some little picnic and some Afghanistan woman, you know. But you see when you start to kill American now, even one American life value to them more than 20 Afghan picnic life. Yes, click it.
ABC Electrical Sales, total source for building materials, Delta, Eagle, Cutler Hammer, Westinghouse, steel, cement, and much more. Plus free delivery island-wide. 754-371-425.
The time by ABC Electrical is?
Yeah, the time is 29 minutes to the hour of 3 o'clock. And we are on the stepping razor. So we're reading this article here. Obama said he took full responsibility for the operation and apologized to the families of the hostages. I profoundly regret what happened, he said. The 2 Western hostages, 1 American, 1 Italian, were killed during a drone strike that targeted members of Al-Qaeda. The White House said they were Warren Weinstein, an aid worker from Maryland, who was a contractor for the U.S. Agency for International Development, and Italian Giovanni Lopoto. Both were kidnapped by Al-Qaeda in Pakistan. Weinstein in 2011 and Lopoto in 2012. That means a long time them get hostage. Now the thing is this now, and what is the argument on the television? How is it that they could have known this Al-Qaeda operator whereabouts? Them say you have 100 different intelligence on this man, you know, where them look for, you know. And with all them science and technology, them pinpoint where the Al-Qaeda man there, you know. But them couldn't pinpoint that the Al-Qaeda man was with an American who the Al-Qaeda them held hostage. Now that is the contention of the family. The family has said them can't understand it. Them can't understand how them are run down this man so long. And them know exactly where the man, but them never know say them father, the little girl on the TV, not a little girl, but the daughter of the man on the TV, and I say, this kind of weird. The White House said the counter-terrorism operation and another this year in the same region also killed 2 other Americans. I said, wow, you know what I'm saying, because anytime we talk certain things, people annoyed and vexed. The White House, not Mutabaruka, the White House said the counter-terrorism operation and another this year in the same region also killed 2 other Americans believed to be working with Al-Qaeda. No. You know what the American them say? The American them say, how can you be killing Americans because you think that they are connected to a terrorist group? The law of America says any American who is deemed or people feel to them guilty must be brought to trial. You can't just go kill American at your whim because you feel say why them aligned to Al-Qaeda. So the American them is really, really, I mean, serious thing. If you turn on your TV and look on all of the news thing, them foreign news thing, it's pure that they on your TV. Because now them all tell you say 2 other Americans was killed this year, who them alleged was with Al-Qaeda. In a video released by Al-Qaeda in 2013, Weinstein pleaded for Obama to negotiate his release, saying he felt totally abandoned and forgotten by the U.S. government. Well, you know, so the U.S. have a policy where them no negotiate with terrorists. That is the thing. Them no negotiate with terrorists. And if your family in a problem and you start to negotiate with the terrorists and forget out your family, you're liable to get charged for negotiating with terrorists. So it's a serious cat and mouse game going on right now. So we're going to see how that's going to pan out. But as I tell you before, a long time, Americans are dropped a drone strike people. Long time, this is going on. But it's just like now, an American. And you see, now we hear about 2 other Americans were dead this year already. And now they must say, this man who was held hostage for almost 2-3 years was held by the Al-Qaeda group, was blown up by the United States government.
I see them coming from afar.
Man called Ting at Stewart. Speaking of drones, a busy iron alarm in discoveries raising concerns in Japan about the potential of terrorism involving drones. A drone carrying traces of radioactive material was found on the rooftop of Japan's equivalent to the White House on Wednesday. police and government officials said the discovery came on the same day a Japanese court approved a government plan to restart 2 reactors at the Sendia nuclear power plant in Kagoshima. So this is another thing, you know. The same day that the government, the courts approved the government to restart them reactor, them find a drone on top at the presidential place where the government, where the prime minister lives. So that is the fly that drone on top of that building. Who put that drone, land that drone on top of the Japanese head building? What is the reason for it to be there? Question.
Cause from a little and a group that works me put in a practice. Yeah, so make them roll for. Oh, we not go hide, we no afraid, we are African warriors. Yeah, make them roll for.
You know, we are watching TV, the commission business there, and we see them quiz the Mr. Ellington. We still have to ask the question where we ask. But we have been asking. I mean, this is a serious question. The question is, well, the reasoning is that them whole Vibes cartel for murder. And in their prison, I'm supposed to have 35 years for murder. And meanwhile, Vibes cartel in a prison for murder. The former head of the police force, Mr. Ellington, come on national TV and say that Vibes cartel is fingered in more than 100 more murders. This is where Mr. Ellington said, the head of the police force. Now, why we not supposed to believe him? Him is the head of the police force. We're supposed to believe him that Vibes cartel did want to kill off the Jamaican people them in a Jamaica, because if you finger a man for 100 of a murder, you know, I want serious killer that, you know. Well, here what me I say now. A man cannot be allowed, whether the man is a murderer, whether the man is whatever we want to call him. A man should not be allowed, a so-called respectable citizen of Jamaica, head of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, should not be allowed to come on Jamaican TV and say these things, and for 1 year now, we don't hear nothing more about it. Are they doing investigations? Is it taking 1 year to investigate the other murders? If you finger a man for 100 murder, you know, from last year until now, at least 2 more, 3 more, you must can find and say, see, they don't tell us the man a serial killer, man. But we have heard no hem about it. Meanwhile, the man is there talking, what him give other witness thing pan something where them do again in a Tivoli Garden. And whether you like Vibes cartel or not, the reality of the situation is that you can't, hey, watch a man. He said me ever come on a radio station here and start call some name and say, you see that brother there, other man there, you see that politician there. That radio station is locked down already. Me I tell you that, it would have locked down. A man that say, boy, right now, Muta, first of all, a libel. They're going to charge the radio station for really, what them call it, giving the opportunity to a man to say, to be libelous. So not only me that get charged, but the radio station that get charged. Now, me as a TVJ should get charged for have the Jamaica Constabulary Force head. I tell you, say, this man here, This murderer have 100 more murder upon him finger, and yet still not hear nothing more about it. Nothing at all, you don't hear about it. Whether you like Vice Cartel or not, this is a matter of citizen and how you look on people in the society, and we're good for the goose, but we're good for the gander. Watch out, man. You can't just imagine if me come on the radio and say these things, man. You can't just imagine because I say less than some people are called for tape. Me or Cabo talk on radio and them are called for tape. I would ever say nothing bad about them, you know. And them are called, oh, we need a tape. We need a tape. Of the January 1st, 1900, we need a tape. Tape for do what? Because we just have said certain things. And a man come big and bold on the television because he is the head of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. He is not obligated to give us the information that him have. It is still believing that the information cannot be told because it is an ongoing that's it. It is an ongoing operation. You better go and tile it. If you want the operation, and tile it if you go. You can't come on the radio and talk about them things about them radio. And me think say, whosoever represent Vice Cartel, you can't afford to make it go so. Believe you me, click it.
Good afternoon, I am Nikita Sterling with the local and international headlines. Head of the Independent Commission of Investigations, Terence Williams, and attorney for the JCF, Deborah Martin, clashed over ballistics tests at the West Kingston Commission of Inquiry today. Former Police Commissioner Owen Ellington was being cross-examined by attorney for the Jamaica Defence Force, Lord Anthony Gifford, on the record-keeping of the police force kept for firearms and the number of rounds used during an operation. Lord Gifford questioned whether there was proper record keeping on the guns and the bullets. It was at this point that Mr. Williams interjected that independent ballistics tests could be conducted on fragments to pinpoint the guns that were used and to whom they were assigned. Ms. Martin objected and blasted the Indicom boss for attempting to use the inquiry to push his personal agenda. Detectives attached to the Portmore Criminal Investigations Branch are seeking the public's assistance in locating a witness who is vital to a case that is currently before the Spanish Town RM Court. She is Charmaine Curtin, whose last known address is Barbados Road, Kingston 11. Curtin is scheduled to appear before the court on Monday, May 11. Charmaine Curtin, or anyone knowing her whereabouts, is being asked to contact the Portmore CIB at 984-8431, Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Work is to be undertaken to improve the Santa Cruz, Ocho Rios, and Port Maria markets, while the Mandeville market is being considered for reconstruction under the market's rehabilitation program. The announcement was made by local government minister Noel Arscott during his presentation in Parliament yesterday. The most extensive project in this regard was the Black River Market, which was completed and officially opened in December 2014. It now boasts a state-of-the-art facility with spacious, attractive, and suitably designed infrastructure for both vendors and customers. He says the overall aim is to rehabilitate markets around the country. In news overseas, the Calbuca volcano in southern Chile has erupted twice in the space of a few hours, having lain dormant for decades. Footage from the area shows a huge column of lava and ash being sent several kilometers into the air. The authorities have declared a red alert and evacuated more than 4,000 people within a 20-kilometer radius. Finally, The White House has said that a U.S. counterterrorism operation in January accidentally killed 2 hostages who were being held by Al-Qaeda. An American and an Italian were killed in the raid in the border region of Afghanistan and Pakistan. President Barack Obama described it as a painful loss he profoundly regretted. 2 other Americans thought to be Al-Qaeda members were also killed, one of them in the same raid. Those were the local and international headlines. Major news is next at 5:45. From the IRFM newsroom, I am Nikita Sterling.
Good afternoon. I am Wade Brown with IRFM Sports on the ball. England's cricketers are continuing to hold the upper hand on day 3 of the second test against the West Indies at the National Stadium in Grenada. After resuming on their overnight 74 without loss, the visitors at sports time were in control at 292 for 3, still needing another 7 runs to overhaul the Windies total of 299. Joe Root 65 and Gary Balance 66 are the not-out batsmen. The pair have so far added 128 runs for the 4th wicket. Earlier, skipper Alistair Cook hit 76 while Jonathan Trott made 59. Shannon Gabriel is the pick of the West Indies bowlers so far with 2 wickets. Scores in the match so far: West Indies 299, England 292 for 3. Hard-hitting West Indies all-rounder Kieron Pollard was unable to replicate his form of the previous 2 games for 2013 Indian Premier League winners Mumbai Indians, who went down by 37 runs to the Delhi Daredevils. The Daredevils, after losing the toss and being asked to bat, piled up 190 for 4 from their 20 overs. Shreyas Iyer was the top run getter with 83, while captain JP Domini made 78 not out. Mumbai, in reply, was restricted to 153 for 9, with Pollard making 10 and Lendl Simmons 15. Angelo Matthews and Amit Mishra led the Delhi attack with 2 wickets each. Delhi, with the win, moved to 4th on the table with 6 points. 2 games are on this evening in the Southern Conference Division 1 Community Basketball League. The opening game at 6 o'clock sees Fire Service facing Saints, after which Exeter Heats go up against Arnett Gardens Rockers. Both games will be played at the Upper Room Church Courts in Grants Pen. Kawhi Leonard of the San Antonio Spurs is the recipient of the 2014-2015 NBA Defensive Player of the Year award. Leonard, the reigning Finals MVP, took home the award after amassing 333 points in a voting system to edge out Draymond Green of the Golden State Warriors and DeAndre Jordan of the LA Clippers. He now becomes the first Spurs player to be honored as the league's top defender since David Robinson in the 1991-92 season. The 23-year-old this season led the league in steals with 2.31 per game to go along with a career high 16.5 points, 7.2 rebounds and 2.5 assists per game. Last night he compiled 23 points, 9 boards and 3 assists to help San Antonio record a 111-107 overtime win against the Clippers to level the Western Conference first round series at 1-all. Playoff action in the meantime continues tonight with Boston hosting Cleveland, Chicago visiting Milwaukee and New Orleans facing Golden State. And finally, the semi-finals of the Northwest Saint and Champion of Champions Corner Football League will be played this afternoon. It features Discover Bay Masters tackling Goshen at the Noranda Sports Club, while Color Red meets Bamboo at Addison Park. Both games kick off at 4 o'clock. The final is set for Addison Park on Sunday. From the IRFM Sports Desk, I am Wade Brown.
To life.
Yes, step in, Razor. We have some information I want to give the people them, because I think it's about a year ago we read information like this, about the traffic thing. And now them come back from where the government are trying to get money as serious, because you hear them tell the police them, And we hear the police them argue over it, you know. So them want the police them go out there by any means necessary. Any little thing. Just prosecute. Yeah, that's right. Get ticket for any little thing. That they can get some money quick. Alright. Following an extensive deliberation on the Road Traffic Act by a joint select committee of Parliament, lawmakers are expected to debate soon the new law that sets out increased fines, jumping in some instances by more than 1,000%. But at the same thing, this was last year, a new thing this. The following are some of the proposed fines in the new Road Traffic Act. Offences in respect of which a fixed penalty may be paid to a collector of taxes. Now I want the driver them listen to this, you know. Listen to where I go on. Neil, you have to listen to this, you know. Driving motor vehicle with no valid certificate of fitness, $5,000. Driving motor vehicle, this is a suggestion still, you know. Whether I tell you that, but more than likely when these guys suggest things, you know, them don't have another made already say this never gonna deal with. Driving motor vehicle without it's being registered, $10,000. Driving motor vehicle without it being licensed in the prescribed manner, $10,000. Driving a motor vehicle without evidence of insurance or failing to surrender evidence of insurance, $15,000. Driving a motor vehicle with license decal hear that now? Obscured. That means if you drive your vehicle with a license plate and the police can't see it good because you come from country and it mud up it. Mud up it. Your license plate. A $5,000 you have to go pay for that. I can't do what them I suggest. With license decal not affixed, $5,000. That means if you drive from country on them bad road and you're dropping a patrol and your license plate drop off, and you never know, and the police up here and say, where your license plate? They say, boy, I mean, when you go around there, you know, to the license plate, a $5,000 you have to go pay. License plates obscured and not easily distinguished, $5,000. License plates, okay, alright. Let me go back over this thing, you know. It's not the license plate that they're about to charge the fine, the decal. The decal and light plate are not the same thing. The decal are what? The light thing for your car glass. What is the difference between your license plate? Aisha, what is the difference between your license plate and your license decal? Tell me. The sticker, the decal, right? Yeah, and the license plate are the one we have a back. Alright, so we have to talk it over again because it catch up myself a while ago. I realize me I chat foolishness. Alright, you're driving your motor vehicle with license decal obscured. It means, in other words, if you have the round thing where you stick on by your car glass, if you can't see it properly, by you putting on an advertisement, there I say, wine your body, girl, and it not show properly, a $5,000 you have to go pay. Alright, and then now, the license plate, if your license plate obscured or not easily distinguished, $5,000. License plate not affixed as prescribed, $5,000. Driving motor vehicle contrary to terms of license, $15,000. It means if you drive a car and them go find you a drive truck or drive things where carry people and you're not supposed to the license, they say no. A $15,000. Driving a motor vehicle without driver's license or learner's permit in possession, $2,000. Failing to comply with the conditions of learner's license, $6,000. Failing to comply with the condition of first year of driver's license, $6,000. Failing to notify authority of change of place. Well, they were fine. We have to get money out of it, you know. Failing to notify authority of change of place of residence, $2,000. Everybody in the studio laughed around it. Believe you me. IMF, I tell you those international MF, alright. Failing to obey red light or stop sign. Listen to that one, you know. You think that's easy? Failing to obey red light or stop sign, $12,000. Suppose say one night if you failing to obey red light or stop sign, $12,000. Suppose say one night if you decide say I'm on a trailer, you don't want to pass stop light. Police stop you. $12,000 you gone. Well, me not prepare pay $12,000 and make the man who have a trail me behind the so car, me not cause for my life. You understand? Failing to comply with any other traffic sign, $8,000. That means some big money business are going. Turning into a crossing major road so as to obstruct traffic, $9,000. No, that is a major thing now, but here now, this is a problem with this thing now. This way in America, like for instance in a Manhattan now, I drive on a straight road up every block of a stoplight. But you know them stoplight they run now. You see when one stoplight say go, by the time you reach the other stoplight, it say go to by the time you reach it. So when you drive, there is no bungle up of traffic. You see in a Jamaica, you go past 3 stoplights. One stoplight say go. You see by you reach on the other one, it stop. You have to stop. So you have to draw brakes, and the man who did have to go up there, so he have to stop right behind you, right at the middle of the road. A bungle up there, so now, they will charge you for that. You're supposed to know, so the stoplight no good in a Jamaica. You're supposed to know, so them now work in accordance with each other. So them say, turning, which part is there? Okay, I got so much there. I have so much things. So much things. Failing to comply with any other traffic sign, yeah. The red light thing is a problem in a Jamaica. You know? I don't feel say the people them who design the idea of stoplight understand say you can't have a stoplight at every corner. And when that stoplight say go and you drive to the next stoplight, that stoplight should automatically start to go to. That if you stop at that stoplight, you know, the second stoplight, and the man who have to go, 4 traffic inside you have to go, and you come in, so you have to stop, you know, because you have to stop. Then, you know, since they stop, the car, they go back up in the middle of the road, you know, and that's happening in a Jamaica right now, especially in the Pico, especially in a Kingston. The traffic light, them, need to regulate in such a way that it gives free access to all of the traffic, and we are go one way. And then when that stop, it free up all the traffic, then we are come from the other way. It cannot be that one stoplight say go and the other stop say stop. And when you stop now, then you're in a problem. Because you're in the middle of the road and you block up the other traffic. You can't move because so much traffic up on the road. And you have to try to figure out, you know, what's up in the middle of the road, you know, because a man start blowing or make noise and police you. So you have to try maneuver yourself on the sidewalk. If you don't end up in the middle of the road. So, them no business with that. Them no business with that at all. Driving motor vehicle without driver's license. Alright, we do that already. Failing to obey traffic light, failing to comply with another traffic sign. Alright. So them to turn it into a crossing major road so as to obstruct traffic, which is that we are talking about. Yeah, obstruct the traffic. Instead of that middle road, them supposed to be them supposed to have a web. You know, so I will driver don't know about the web business, you know. Let me explain to you about this web thing, you know. Them have certain intersection when them get some yellow paint and cross it in a some square. You're not supposed to stop in those squares, you know. Because if you stop in those squares, which I say that you're apparently going to obstruct the vehicle coming from the other direction. You're supposed to make sure that you come out of that web. Now you have somebody you have somebody who understand that and see the web, you know, and guess what I don't know. Him go on the sidewalk. Go road and drive on the sidewalk. Just because he want to come out of the web. Alright. Exceed the speed limit by 16 kilometers is 6,000. 33 kilometers, 10,000. 50 kilometers, 15,000. Driving onto one road from another and causing traffic obstruction. See there that we are talking about. $10,000. Driving motor vehicle in violation of the rules of the road by 1. Failing to keep to the near side of the road when approaching or being overtaken, $5,000. Jamaican driver don't know about that. And some idiot driver on the road most of the time. Because a guy, you know what, Yeah, when you're over, why is it that when you overtake a man and try to press him gas? I can't understand it. I mean, the road clear, him a drive slow and use him cell phone, and you start go around him, I'm pressing and start you are finding it difficult to pass him, you know. And the next car just a come on the side of the road. No, them say, look at now. You see the one who use them cell phone for the car on the road when they want, just ease up, just go over on the side a little more. And make the man pass. No pressure gas, Rasta. Anyway, overtaking on the near side of other traffic, $5,000. Failing to allow passage to other overtaking vehicle, I don't know how them are going to stop that. I don't know how police are going to monitor that, you know. Failing to allow passage to other overtaking vehicles, like the man who see a pass him and stop and press him gas. Really and truly. Me nearly licking our brother down there a while ago, you know. Me I come up the road and the man I come from around which part the bus terminal there. I don't know what the man I do. It's like he must say it's a one way. Nobody now come from the other way. It's a lucky thing that I can't never over for me right because when me swing all time, you know. Over the other side me gone. It's a terrible thing. Most Jamaican driver really them can manipulate themselves out of a situation, but they make you crash. So when you are driving, you have to drive for the man in front of you, the man behind you, and the man who are come on the other side of you. Because trust me, if you now look on them three things there, that's why you have to make sure you have a rear view mirror set up properly. You're not supposed to drive behind a man where you can't see him back tire them. And you're not supposed to look through your rear view mirror and that's the back of your car. You understand? It's supposed to see the man over the other side of the road. I just saw it go. Failing to allow passage to other overtaking vehicle. Overtaking in a manner causing obstruction to oncoming vehicle. $10,000. A whole heap of paper this now, sir. Crossing or turning so as to obstruct traffic. $9,000. Driving onto a road from another in a manner causing obstruction. $9,000. Driving from onto a place not being a road in a manner causing obstruction of traffic, $9,000. Traveling backward further than necessary, $9,000. Yeah, you have some man that reverse like say a front table drive, you know. Them say if you reverse too long that way you're supposed to reverse. No, but that's serious thing because sometimes you look for a road, you know. And you count the road, you know, and all of a sudden you miss the road and all of a sudden see the road behind you. And you say, hey, I don't let it there. You now go up the road and come back, you know. And the weird thing, if you're in America, you do it, you know. It's a weird thing. If you drive America and you miss a road, you know. More than likely a Jamaican now go reverse on the same road to go catch back the road, you know. Him drive go up all a mile and come back down to come round. You see that Jamaica, I'm gonna look for a road and they miss the road. And the same road him a reverse pan. And you see if you have to come up and say, hey boy, move out of the road, you see I look for the road. Failing to place motor vehicle when not in motion at the near side of roadway. $3,000. You have some man now in park in the night and turn on in bright light and in park. And you are coming down the road and why a man turn on in bright light when in park? Like say if you turn on in dim light, you're not going to see him car. Alright. Person pouring petrol, driver leaves vehicle and alright. Person pouring petrol. Oh, okay. Driver leaves vehicle unattended. That means if you're there a gas station and you put vehicle, you must let your vehicle. Then I let my vehicle, I want to go buy a juice and I just run and go buy a juice. That means trust me, $7,000 that. $7,000 you have to go pay. Parking a vehicle in a zone designated for parking and failing to observe the rules pertaining to parking or failing to pay charge, $2,000. Person willfully or unnecessarily preventing, hindering or interrupting free passage of vehicular or pedestrian traffic, $13,000. Alright, you know, me call upon the government to do something about the intersection on Constant Spring Road. The stoplight were just right beside Odeon Avenue. We go into a southern hear that the road where a Mandela Park is up. There must be something that can be done with that intersection because here we're up now. You see when you come down Constant Spring Road to turn left at the stoplight, where Oden Avenue, I think I told them that road the name. Where you go carry back now for Old Hope Road. Alright. You're there at the stoplight, and you go turn. The stoplight say green. You see, as they turn the corner, 1,000,001 people across the road. And you don't stop there and wait. You see, by the time them people that cross, the stoplight behind you now, you know. I said stop, and guess what? You see the people that were there behind you, them have to stop behind you and wait till the 100 people cross. No, you can't go tell him, say, hey, come out of the way, no, cowboy. I go say, hey, boy, lick me, I guess it's something. Like, say, if you lick him, you can't say something when I go to hospital. But I think that the government need to look into that little place, so, you know, because it's a very tricky situation for a driver when the stoplight say green, and when they go turn the corner now, 100 people just cross. Because the traffic light is not coordinated. I do understand it. The stoplight must be coordinated with not only vehicular traffic, but the pedestrian who are cross. Because it's annoying for the stoplight say green, and when you turn the corner, you have to stop again. And all the vehicles behind you have to back up. And more than likely, a man thinks, I'm going to get around and you go around and him just come around with a boom and lick up in the back. Disobeying directions and signal of constable in execution of his duty, $5,000. What's a whole heap of things, Rasta? And tomorrow, man, you never done read this. It's soon finished? All right. Failing to observe silence. No, this is a foolishness. That's in Jamaica. There's no silence zone in Jamaica. Failing to observe silence zone, $7,000. Look at man. You go a man yard in a cherry garden, and it's a silent zone. And you say, in them live? They say, yeah, man, in them live, man. They say, they blow their hand up, they can go. Because you say, me now come out of the car, Rasta, you know, see the dog. Blow their hand, Rasta. Start blow hand. Them say, oh, that was a $7,000 for that. I want to know that. Failing to observe school safety zone, $10,000. Jamaican people don't do that. Them not observe no safety zone at school. Because when them reach near the school, it's like them I say, well, I drive fast quick before the people start cross, yeah. And that little people, you know them little people, always come out with them white outfits and all about children crossing. And man, I said, come out of the road, that's what you deal with. Anyway, at $7,000 that's going to cost you. $10,000. Exceeding speed limit without school safety zone. Within school safety zone, $10,000. Exceeding limit within construction work zone, $10,000. Failing to comply with a sign of school crossing patrol to stop, $5,000. No, them should not charge them more for that one, believe me. Driver of motor vehicle failing to yield the right of way when pedestrian is in pedestrian crossing, $7,000. One to the, alright, to the next problem, you know. Alright, a pedestrian crossing the way down there, so. And you are drive coming on the road, and all of a sudden you see a guy walk across the road with his cell phone. Yeah, so what you say, and you say, but wait, no crossing, no there, so. And you say, brethren, no crossing, no there, so. And you start telling about all your mother. And then what you know? You see, by the time in cross, and you go along there, a string of people are crossing the cross. It's in America. In America, when the pedestrian cross where there's no pedestrian crossing, you can be charged in a whole heap of states for a thing named jaywalking. You think you can't talk and say jaywalking, but I know Jay did a walk, and Neil did a walk, I know Jay. You can be charged for jaywalking in America, you know. And you have people is obstructing traffic. There's an obstruction of traffic. If you cross at an area that's not designated for a pedestrian crossing, and the police must recognize that sometimes it's not the driver that is creating the problem, because you come down a road and all of a sudden you see a man just run across the road and I try dodge between the car them. A man I feel like say, boy, alright, I'm going to say no, two cars come, you know, if I reach over this one something in the middle of the road, I can make the other car pass and then I just go over the other side. It's not supposed to that. It's supposed to wait till the road clear and go down which part the pedestrian crossing there and cross. You're not supposed to have crossing in the middle, especially some, hey, Constant Spring Road terrible, you know, Rasta. You have to see someone at Baba and weave on the car, you know. You have some man are selling. No, the man are not easy, you know. It's when the man are sell. A guy just stand up on the white line, you know. And then see the two car them a come, one pan them left, one pan them right, sort of like them a police. And you have to make sure you don't lick him. Person pouring petrol into our own vehicle while engine running or naked light is a lie, $10,000. Don't charge them more than that. Person with intent to defraud, interfere with or operating parking meter, $15,000. Driver of motor vehicle leaves vehicle unattended without stopping the engine, $4,000. Watch a man. Watch a. It's a Jamaican taxi man. Jamaican taxi man. Him have whole heap of luggage for the woman in the car. And him stop right near our gate. Not in front of our gate, not near our gate. About 2 block cars down. Him call near gate and all. You see when him a take out our things, him not lock off him car, because if he lock off his car, go to car start again. So here him a do now. Him a go help her with luggage 2 block down the road and left him car on. And we have $4,000 you have to go pay for that. Failing to place motor vehicle when not in motion at the near side of roadway, $7,000. Failing to place motor vehicle in position so as not to obstruct traffic, $7,000. Failing to use appropriate hand signal, $2,000. Hand signal. Who did them thing again? Yeah, me know with me, but nobody. Well, I just about push him out. What, hey boy, my lick off here, push it back here. Hey, Jamaican people are ruling, you know that stuff. Hey, no, me have to read out the whole life. Alright, go on, because no fight.
Kickstart Saturday May 9 with the aftershock boss himself, DJ Matrix. From 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Pier 1 Montego Bay. So stay tuned to the 107s for more information. It's a shock and our series, you know what I mean?
You hear that? You know that? No!
Now, Super Lotto has a new prize and more winnings. All Super Lotto prizes except the jackpot have increased. And tickets now cost $300 for the whole jackpot and $200 for a share of the jackpot. Match 5 has doubled to $2.2 million. Plus, every prize below that increased. Super Lotto new prize and more winning. Buy your Super Lotto tickets now at Supreme Ventures and become the next super millionaire. All jackpot prizes continue to be shared by all winners.
Yeah, this is the stepping razor. We just want to tell the people them because this is a long series of thing. We don't have 2 pages. We're going to read 2 pages. But for those of you who's been calling and wanting to find out the thing, we can't read it over. Just go up on your internet business and put proposed fines for Road Traffic Act. Proposed fines for Road Traffic Act. Just Google it and you will see what I read about. Alright, so we can continue. Driving cars in vehicle to obstruct road or parked while being loaded or unloaded, $7,000. Alright. Listen to that one now. Use of electronic communication device while driving, $10,000. Now you see all of them were there, so now that one you me feel say should have go up to at least $25,000. These people who is texting and using cellular phone and you sit down there. A guy in front of the stoplight and him a use him cellular phone and this thing say green. And when you go so and blow him turn round and I tell you all sorts of things. No. The government must put on them whatever them put on. Upon this idea where people is using cell phone while driving. You cannot be using a cell phone while you're driving. Because the possibility of you obstructing someone else or causing an accident has increased because of your cell phone. And some people actually are text. You have some woman are driving on the traffic, you know, in the day, you know. And then somebody surprised and still them finger, yeah. And I blow them. Most of what you blow me for? You like me? I said, no. Your cell phone, use of electronic video device within driver's line of sight while driving. Yeah, you have a whole heap of drugs man have that. them have video in them car. I don't know why a man that watch video and watching video be that them a drive, you know. Yeah, man, shoot the boy. You know, no, so a 13,000 you have to go pay. Using or driving or permitting to be used motor vehicle in a defective condition. Yeah, one day a man, police stop me and tell me say, motor blue smoke come out of the back of your car, you know. So me I say, what that mean, you know? He say, well, we have to go take your license and make you go fix the car and come back. And that was on a weekend. So, yes, that is the proposal. It is not law yet, but this is what is recommended in the House. The new Fines for Road Traffic Act. Hope it can help to keep the streets more safer for everyone. This is the stepping razor, the art of war. Some drivers do, especially in the country road, them where narrow. Them a drive and a smoke cigarette or a ganja split, and when it reach about, him just flick it out in the bush. And you know, say I fire that instantly. So we are called upon the people them to be more conscious of the movement on the road. You can't smoke cigarette and just flick it out. You don't even out it and flick it. You flick it out with the thing I go on. You don't know. Really and truly. You know, you have to be more conscious.
While you're busy wasting time, waiting for a handout, always trying to skip the line, chasing down tomorrow, and you still can't find your stride. Hey.
Yeah, so we have a representative from the SDC's office here. There will be it's called the SDC's Local Economic Development Support Program launch, which will be taking place right here on the grounds of IRFM Wednesday, May the 6th. Big things are going in IRFM on May the 6th. This is our effort by SDC. For those of you who don't know what SDC means, tough luck, and I'm going to tell you, you have to go find that out. Social Development Commission. So we have a representative here by way of Miss Aishiwa Hope. Good afternoon.
Greetings everyone, and greetings to our community leaders and volunteers.
Okay, alright. So I have never heard of, is this a new initiative or is that thing ongoing or work?
Alright, the local economic development support is one of our strategic goals. It's a process which brings together different partners in a local area, and we say local area, we mean communities across Jamaica, to work together and harness local resources for sustainable economic growth.
So it is depending on it is dealing with communities and how communities can help themselves.
Most definitely. We know that our economy is tight and we want communities to take this initiative where they develop businesses that can enhance the economy of the local space. And
the SDC going to finance these businesses on a low scale, a small scale level of work.
Alright, the primary aim of the project of the program, is a program within the SDC, is to bolster viable economic enterprises owned and operated by the local communities, the community-based organizations, to shape a culture of productivity within our communities that will result in the growth of the economy. You know that the economy nationally is tight. And how we do this is through a number of ways that we help the community. We don't necessarily give them direct funding, but we do the program through a number of areas. We help with training, capacity building of the groups. We train the groups in business development, etc. We also have networking and partnership, where we create opportunities for linkages. So, for example, we'll link the community-based organization with a JBDC, with a Heart Trust NTA for training, with financial institutions on how they can get loan, a scientific research council to enhance their products. So that's one of the work that SDC is
doing. Hold on. You go fast, man. Hold on. Suppose me and Neil in our community and we want to start a thing. Well, we have to sign up something. We have to make sure that Neil is not the thief in the group. How that work?
All right, how we do it is that SDC works. We work with communities across Jamaica, over 780 communities across. What we work through is community-based organization. So we prefer when the business is not just a one-man show.
Yeah,
but so what we do is that we ensure that the group is affiliated with the Community Development Committee, and we work through that process where we help the group in developing their business plan, the business model, and ensuring that they have the things in place.
So what is the criteria for me and Neil in our community? Let me have to go to this organization, the next organization, and say we are, Neil and Baruka.
All right, we have community development officers. We have officers working in the community, and we go to the respective communities from time to time. Now, if you have a business that we see in the community, we can ensure that, because we want the community at large to benefit. We don't just want you and your family alone to benefit. We want it to be a wide scale. So we would see how we can incorporate other persons in the structure to ensure that the community and what you do from your resources, not only just to go and buy a new car or whatever, but how you help the community at large. Okay. So the SDC, we definitely want to make sure that it's not a one-man show, it's everybody can benefit, whether it's employment increased in the community or you are contributing to the development of the community at large, in addition to making your profits to improve yourself. So what we do, once we find out that you have a business, we ensure that these things are in place, and we do some assessments of the group. And the assessment,
tell me about the assessment.
So like we question the group about those same things that we mentioned, the profitability, if it's feasible, if the product development, the growth strategy, how it's going to benefit the community at large, and so on. We do that assessment, then we determine what type of help you need from SDC. Is it that you need us to assist you in registering the business so that you have a legal authority in terms of, you need to open a bank account, you have to have legality, or is it that your product, you're just doing the product and it needs some labeling and we need to ensure that you have proper labeling, or is it that you're not sure about the product and you want to see if it's viable? We can link you with scientific research counts like honey. A lot of the companies, a lot of the businesses are doing like bee rearing, agriculture, and preserves and so on. So we want to ensure that the standard is high. So some of the things that the SEC officer would do is to ensure that we link you up with those persons to ensure that the standard of the product is of a high quality to sell to others, whether it's local or international.
All right. How long now this initiative are going? I mean, like, in every parish is a new initiative where are going on so now?
Well, in terms, it's fairly new. It's local economic development.
Like how long now?
Well, it has been around a long time, but in terms of in a structured and a strategic way, we have been focusing on that over the past 2 years from an SDC perspective, because as you know, right now we are restricted by the IMF and so on, and it's important that we get the communities to be earning in a local scale and improving their economy within their space. So we saw it fit to get into trying to strengthen the groups and strengthen the community in that way. So the government is primarily a focus of our government right now to ensure that there's local economic development taking place in the country.
All right, this thing that is going to be held on the property here of IRFM, what exactly will happen at that day? Tell me.
All right, the objectives of the LEDSP launch on Main Street.
Don't use no LEDSP.
All right, the local economic development support, right? On May 6th is to provide a platform for local economic initiatives, which is we'll be having 26 on showcase.
26 what?
Initiatives across 26 initiatives across Jamaica from.
What them going to exhibit? Tell me. Like for instance, the 26 going to exhibit. Like tell me some of them what them are going to exhibit.
All right, I'm going to share with you in a little bit, but in terms, we'll be providing a space for promotional, marketing, and networking opportunities. We'll be creating synergies between community-operated initiatives and service providers, both at the local and national level, specifically aimed at helping the initiatives to access the services of the agencies. There are numerous opportunities for local communities to tap into resources and assistance, but they either don't know that these resources are available. So we want to create that space where persons know that this is
so
out
when
there.
they come, they are going to have somebody who is showing them.
So in terms of what will happen on the day of the launch, the activities will start at 9 a.m. in the morning, straight up to 5 o'clock in the evening, and then we're going to be having an official launch ceremony at 10 o'clock, and this will last for 2 hours up to 12. The Most Honorable Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller will be our guest speaker.
She will talk for 2 hours?
No, she'll be a part of the program for the launch ceremony.
But you know that she can't talk for 2 hours, though. Believe you me. Anyway, go on.
Our minister, Honorable Noel Arscott, who is in charge of the Social Development Commission, the Minister of Local Government and Community Development, he'll also be here to address. And IRA FM, of course, will host the activities for the day, which also includes entertainment through the performances of a number of popular entertainers and local artists. You know, give them a boost and so on. We'll be having sectors like the agro-processing, as we mentioned before, craft from the different communities, and ecotourism. We have a number of projects that have ecotourism, nature.
All right, these groups where you say come exhibit them thing. Them all over the island.
All right, I'm gonna share with you some of the groups that will be here on show today. On May 6th. We have from Portland, for example, we have the Fairy Hill, the Nature's Handmade, they do recycling paper. We'll be having Ambassador Beth. We'll be having Israel Vibration. Ambassador Beth.
What them do?
It's an ecotourism, it's an eco lodge up in the Rio Grande Valley.
Okay.
We'll be having the Dallas Castle producers from Kingston, Sweet Paradise 100%.
What them do? Where Dallas Castle people them produce?
They have greenhouse, they do greenhouse, they produce peppers, tomatoes, etc.
Okay.
That's a farming project, agricultural.
Yeah.
We have the Sweet Paradise, which is honey production, and they're from Greater Brownstone in Kingston. We have Richmond Haradanga Project, soft furnishing, they do embroidery and so on. We have Jeffreytown Producers, they're also agro-processing. We have Mile Gully Women's Entrepreneurship Project, also entrepreneurship and also agro-processing and egg production. And we have the St. Mary PDC Plastic Bottle Recycling Project, and they're doing recycling of plastic bottles.
Okay, all right. So you're launching out. That means this is now the beginning of this movement to really deal with where you say I'm going to look at the communities.
Right, because
you have a set time, over a period of what time you want to accomplish a certain part of, like you have it in sections, the thing.
All right.
Like in this time you want to accomplish that, in this time you want to accomplish that.
All right. What we'll be having is, as part of the work in terms of the indicators of success for the project, we'll be having some of the activities is similar fairs of this nature, and we'll be having other fairs across the country. We'll be having in Westmoreland, we'll be having in Hanover, St. Elizabeth, and that's later on in the year. However, different parishes, the local SDCs will also be having parish fairs where the similar setup that we'll be having on May 6th will also take place in terms of fairs. But as I said before, it's an overall program that we will be doing, which includes this type of activity in addition to the things that we mentioned about the marketing, branding, training, and so on. So it's a strategic focus for the SDC going forward.
So you're going to measure the success of each individual group where you give this advice to and give this whole thing, or you're going to measure that success?
Well, in terms of how we measure the success, as we said, we work with the communities on a daily basis, SDC. So what we do is create a database of we have a database created of all these entrepreneurs, and currently we have 79 communities, 79 initiatives on our database that we track their progress, and we track the respective interventions that SDC does with these. And to tell you, in terms of the worth of some of the combined 79 initiatives, it's a value of 400 million Jamaican dollars right out in the community space there in terms of creating community wealth in the local space.
And that is for 1 year.
No, in terms of the value of the projects that are out there now.
Who sponsored this project?
These are community initiatives.
No.
The sponsors for the...
Who
Okay.
is behind it? Is there a foreign aid program?
Okay. All right, right now our project partners in terms of for the launch, we have IRFM, our biggest sponsor, of course. We have Heart Trust NTA. We have the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development through the Caribbean Local Economic Development Project. Those are the main sponsors for the project, and we have we'll be having support in terms of service providers, Heart Trust NTA again, the Scientific Research Council, the St. Anne Parish Council, the Ocho Rios Resort Board, Jamaica National, and RADA.
These are all of the people that move behind this thing. You are listening to the Stepping Razor, the Art of War representative from the SDC, Miss Aishiwawa O, and she is here to really declare SDC's involvement in this project that will be launched on the 6th, which is a Wednesday, on the 6th of May, right here at IRFM Car Park.
And we just want to encourage the whole of Jamaica to come out and see what is happening. We want it to come out and share with the exhibitors. We want to have a good vibes, and we want to just ensure that we develop our local economy across the country.
Is an exhibit for just show off?
No, you can buy, you can taste, sample, and everything. It's a marketplace. It's going to be one big market, and it's free of cost. You just come out. It's going to be all day in the parking lot of IRFM, and we want persons to come from the length and breadth of Jamaica, because the exhibitors will be coming from the length and breadth of Jamaica, and we want our community leaders to come out and support also.
All right, Mama, give thanks. I know you must have something else to say, but you have to say it quick. Go on.
No, just want to say this project is really there to the SDC, and we want to push this project because, as we say, the economy is tight, and we want communities to really get on board in terms of trying to create wealth in their space.
All right.
I want it. What she said is real. I said I'm the drum shit.
Yes, Iel.
Yes, Mota.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir. What happened, please, sir, is that the father have problem with 2 pieces of land. One man blocked him road and one capture fee. And what happened is that with the matter now, 2 judges and 3 lawyers and Ministry of Land which the father right. And what happened, sir, concerning the piece of the road in 1998, the father comes see a man extending on his grandfather's house. And the father said to him, say, you cannot block my road because it's a reserve road.
When you use and block, hold on, when you use and block the road?
I extend on his grandfather's house.
Come again, where's him use and block the road?
He might extend on his grandfather's house.
Oh, it's an extension of him house, block the road?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And what my father said to him that you cannot stop the road, it's a reserve road. And the man tell my father that you have the best land and don't have any way to walk out here. And my father tell him that I'm going to put you in court. And the man tell my father that broke pocket man cannot run man that have money along. And my father went to police station. And the police them send him to the legal aid. And legal aid tell my father that he must clean away beside the man's house and go and walk. And what happened is that the man get a false surveyor and surveyor the land without document. And my father has to get a man to dig down a bank to get to go on his property. And what happened, please, sir, is that the man put my father in court. And the judge signed the case until surveyor come. And our lawyer did not get a surveyor. And 2002, the lawyer dropped the case. And we get a next lawyer. And 2003, the lawyer that we get send a surveyor to surveyor the land. And the man cut the surveyor and run him. Sorry, pardon. And after he cut the surveyor and run him, our lawyer put back the case in court. And after our lawyer put back the case in court, the man, the judge ordered a surveyor to come 2005.
Alright, hold on, because we will start survey to reach at 2006, 2007, 2008, and the program will go down. So let me ask you now, where is it at this position, at this time? What is happening now?
what happened now is that the case put out a court and the judge ordered the man to give me my father him road 2014. And after he ordered the man to give me father road, he ordered with lawyer that he must go and see the man lawyer because the lawyer don't come to court and go and see surveyor because the judge ordered surveyor to come and survey the land.
So the man now have to go lick down part-time house to give back the road. That's what I say.
Yes, you cannot get the road.
Oh, you mean you can't get the road? Then you know, so the judge ordered that the man must give back the road.
The judge ordered that the man to give the road and come out of the key and put the case out of the court concerning it. Every lawyer to go and see the man lawyer and go and see the surveyor because the surveyor don't survey the land. And what happened? Me call our lawyer since that happened, and what the lawyer said to me, I'm glad he's not working for me and my father, he was working for, and I'm glad the case come out of court, so I done him done with it.
Alright, so what happened now? So tell me what happened now. That means that the court, in the court, the man still don't move out of the roadway, so what happened now?
What happened now is that we cannot get...
No, don't tell me about the court again. Wait no man, look, you said out of the court, nobody go back to the court again.
Yes.
But why you tell me now, what? The man don't move the house out of the road, right?
No, sir.
It's not in the court again, right?
No, sir.
Alright, so what you going to do now? What you going to do? Because calling me right here so now, me can't say abacadabra and make it move. So me ask you now, what you going to do now? Alright, what you want me to do? Tell me what you want me to do. Tell me.
If you could get me to get to the government.
Get you to get to the government?
Yes, to get the reward. Because...
But the court tell you say you must get back your road, so you tell me say you must get to the government.
Because to the information of what happened, since the man committed to prison and the judge sent him to prison, the case called up in a court 51 times.
51 times?
51 times after the man committed to prison, the case called up in a court.
Alright, so here I know, me don't know about me if you go get government, but here I know, you have people we deal with these things. You have a daughter or a son? You have a son?
No, I'm the son. I'm a father.
No, me not ask if you are the son. Me ask if you have a son. Me not ask if you are your son or your father. Me ask if you have a son.
I don't have a son or daughter.
You don't have no son or daughter?
No, sir.
So you stand by yourself?
Me at home with my father.
Alright, which part you live?
Me live at Glasgow in Manchester.
Alright, you have a... What them calling people you know in your area, the parliamentarian. You know the parliamentarian in your area?
You see the parish council?
Yeah, you know anybody at the parish council?
Me go at the parish council and they said that we must send it in writing. And me send it in writing to them.
And you don't hear nothing?
And them don't write now me go back to their office and them talk to me, tell me say they must send see them police come and investigate the road.
How long ago them tell you they must send the police?
That is and the oh my.
Come on, you have to talk quick enough, Reggie. I'm not going to lock it off, you know, because you had a dead year ago.
They must send the police and the 12 of the 10th year.
This year?
Yes, sir.
And them not send no police?
No.
Well, if them not send no police, but the court, it don't tell you if you get back your land. You have a paper to show to the court that say that?
Me have a paper that the case is trial already, but me don't have any concerning that last piece.
You don't have no paper to say, boy, the court did say you must get back the piece of land.
No, I don't have a paper. It's not a piece of land, it's a road to come in our land.
Yeah, me ask if you have a piece of paper if you say where the court say, that the court say you must get back your piece of land.
Yes, sir.
You have a paper like that?
Yes, sir.
Then you know, carry it go to the council, carry it go to the parish council.
They go to the parish council with and they tell me that they can't help me. They have to go to the public defender.
Well, go to the public defender then.
Me contact the public defender, call to take a date to come in, and the public defender tell me that them can't help me and give them information.
You must go to the Prime Minister.
You have to go to the Chief Justice and go to the Privy Council. That's what the
Privy Council?
Yes, that's what the Privy Council says.
Boy, Bridget, not tell the honest truth. You're think big. You're think bigger now because me not understand how the case, but me know say you seem to have a problem. I personally, I can't tell you what to do. But I tell you the honest truth. I can't tell you what to do. I listen to you. It sound away, but I personally can't tell you what to do. But What? You can't walk up the road where it's obstruct. You can't walk up there.
No, which part the road there? Him dig it down and extend from the house. That's the road.
So you can't pass go up there then?
No, he not give we no road.
Alright. Hold on.
Domino's Gandhi. Oh yes, we take the precious any medium one topping pizza for only $1,000. Must set the code. Grant to redeem at Domino's. The time by Domino's is.
Yeah, the time is 1 minute past 4 o'clock, and we talk to this man here. This song bigger than me, you know. Believe you me. Yes, EL.
Yes.
Mr. B. All right. You hear me I say now, because so much things are going on, the dynamics are going on, so now that where I don't know if somebody can call and tell this man here what to do, you know, because I don't know if you tell him. You can't the place where the place blocked. What
yes,
is what you use to access that road to go? Where you use to access the road to go?
It was a reserve road that go right into our property because
and you can't go on your property now.
Which part we are walk a bank in the father payment dig down and now we have to carry him down, you can't walk there.
A banking.
Banking must payment to dig down. And that was from 1998.
From 1998?
From 1998 we are fighting to get it right.
1998?
Yes, sir.
But I don't know what to tell you.
We have proved that the judge and the liar and bring it right.
Well, I don't know if I tell you, Virgin. Believe you me. Somebody have to call me more expert in this thing. I have to talk to you about it because I don't know what to say. From 1998, you have five for this little piece of thing, and you can't access your yard because the man. And you don't have a survey. You don't have a piece of paper where the surveyor show you say this thing has gone too far out in your road. You don't have something like that.
We have a piece of document. Our surveyor document to show the road.
Yeah.
And we have a copy of him.
And it show directly to the man in your road.
Yes, sir.
Then when the parish council, when I tell you to go back to the parish council, you know, Virgin, I find the parliamentarian for the area.
Yes, sir.
Find the parliamentarian for the area because I don't know if I tell you. Find the parliamentarian for the area because I know say something like that, I never go find some guy who can give me justice. But in 1998 you are talking about this, so we don't listen. The man chop off the road from how long now and you still I got here and there and there. All me have to say now to you now.
Yes, sir.
It's either you go to the parliamentarian or wait and see if anybody will call the program and see if them have a suggestion. But I personally, I don't know what to tell you. Yes, sir? Sorry about that.
I want to make you say something to you, please.
Yeah.
2006, we just tried the case. That man must pay $100,000.
Yeah.
For damage and transport and $15,000 cost.
And him never paid.
And neither him nor agent nor servant money the friends not blocking, otherwise it's him. And we have that court order.
And him don't go to the court to deal with the 100.
No. He don't go to the court.
Yeah, but him in a breach a whole heap of things there, so you can and him don't go to the court to deal with the 100.
No. He don't go to the court.
Yeah, but him in a breach a whole heap of things there, so you can't get no justice outside. And there's so much thing the man breach.
If you say something with the judge, go on with the judge that tries to take away right, give it to the man. And we have proof of everything.
Alright, sir. As me I say, no, we can't go through the long reason about this again. What me I say is that you need to find the parliamentarian in the area, or really and truly, go get me can't even tell you to go get a next lawyer, because you're going to find yourself in the same position with the next lawyer.
We can't afford the next lawyer.
Yeah, me understand. So you go to the parliamentarian in your area, or the councillor in your area. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
That's all me can tell you. Or listen out and hear if anybody ever call and give you any advice. Alright?
Yes, sir.
Alright, give thanks. Yes. Step in. Yes, step in razor. The art of war. Okay. We have a call. I can see if we can help this man. Yes, Ill. Yeah.
Yes, Muta. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, ma'am. You probably don't recognize me by Prince, Birmingham, England.
Prince from Birmingham.
Yes, man. Long time I haven't called this station.
Oh, yeah, you used to call at the night until we were going up there.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
yes,
remember
yes,
you. Wow, you got prison or go?
Yeah, man. If we got prison?
Yeah. We don't know. We can't lock
I've never been. I've never spoken to a policeman in my life.
We're all prisoners, victims of the system. Anyway, where go on, man? How long time you know you're from you?
Yes, well, you know, I was just sitting there, because it's kind of difficult to get through, so, you know, it takes like about half an hour to really get through, so.
Oh, yeah?
This time I decided to buy a 10-pound calling card and just.
Yeah, but you know, today a day you call and it's a different program. This is not like the night program.
Okay, I just want to relay one piece of information because I haven't heard you talk about it, so I was just wondering. The 3 parents babies, have you heard about it in the UK?
The what?
3 parents, you know, from...
3 parents baby? No, I don't hear about it. Wow, tell me about it.
Right, well, they have now passed an act which will become law in October, which will make it law for, if I can get information properly. It said England will become the first country to make it legal for the creation of a so-called 3 parents baby. And this is what they are proposing, and University in Newcastle, they have gone ahead with the experiment. They have gone ahead and applied and will be applying for the license to produce the first babies from 3 parents in 2000.
Oh, yeah, I hear about it. I just remember, I hear about it, Bridget. I did hear about it, yeah. I hear about it.
Okay, then. Well, the listeners can just go online and, you know, read up more about it and just, you know, be aware of it, yeah?
Yeah, all right.
That's basically what I have to say. And just finally, if people are thinking of coming to England at this time, they can really go ahead and come because we are really experiencing some good sunshine, you know, and we appreciate it.
All right, sir. All right.
Okay, I'll call again.
Yeah, man. Give thanks. Yes. Step in. Yes, Ill. Yeah, blessed man.
Yes, Mota.
Yes, sir.
What I want to say to you, sir, I'm calling from Ferngully. You're going to know, say, poor people in Jamaica are not right.
Oh,
that's not right. If you don't have money in Jamaica, you're not right at it.
Well, hold on, man. Oh, you mean say me a go on like? Me not understand.
No, but you're weird situation. You're behaving like you don't know. When you say the man said about 2008, yeah, man said the man say.
Yeah.
When you don't have money.
No, repeat what the man say because I'm saying they have money and they might pay a lie. No, but I repeat what the man say.
No.
So when you ask about me a go on like me don't know poor people are not right.
No, but me I tell you, say you should be aware that I know that by no.
So poor people don't have no right?
We're not right. We're
okay.
Alright, well, I'm a craft traders. I'm there in our Ferngully, right?
Yeah.
We used to operate on the pier, on the ship pier. Right?
Yeah.
And them tech we have there.
How long you live on the ship pier?
Well, I know. The member of parliament for like Ferngully, Swansea, and Marmaduke up on the pier.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We end up go on the pier and do a little thing. And they say we're not legal and whatever. Then come with one bag of red tape and kind of thing and take away after the thing and say, boy, our market and Marmaduke and Swansea, we're illegal. We're not traders, we are legal vending, we are do. And then move us. And from that time, from before the gully lock, they take away after the pier. Up to all now, we can't reach back. And we are going through the same thing. Government, I try to fight the private sector. I try to fight who in authority. You understand? Yeah. So that me I tell you, say, as them going to parliament and say they must try do a thing and they must try amend the law for accommodate us. And right now we're still in the same dilemma, we're at the same place. So as poor people, you're not on a talk and you're on a right here. Because right now, we are Jamaican. We are Jamaican. Over there are foreign, so we can't go over there. You understand? So, basically, Virgin, we're not without money. When you have money, you can do anything and do just about anything.
All right, sir.
So that's more as the family.
Give thanks, man. Yeah. Okay. Next call. Yes, Ill.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Yeah, listen to your radio, you know, brethren. Sure, the man.
Yeah, Mr. Muta.
Yeah, man, you stop listening to your radio now, yeah?
No, man, me not in quiet.
Let me not hear your radio, man. Are you not answer?
Well, let me walk go back inside, go turn you. All right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't you right to talk to you, man. You're supposed to know me good. What may I ask you to do? I beg you, please.
Yeah.
Make the way nation know, say, all we have to do, educate we kids them motor.
Yeah.
Because that cause a lot of problem. Because me even here I touch some driving law, rules and regulation.
Yeah.
Wait, not even the police don't know about them things there.
Yeah.
Then it's give you ticket. You know?
Yeah, well, them a call for the police now to give them quota. That means them a tell the policeman them to go get more corrupt on the road. So as to get
no, they can't do that. They can't do that. Because
but that the policeman them a argue about say, oh, them could have do that now and like them a tell the police them to just instigate more corruption on the road.
But they who talk in that motor know that intelligent people know that the police is not for that. They are for to protect citizens.
The police.
Yeah, and the police supposed to know that.
Yeah, but them do a bad work of it protecting citizens law.
Yeah, them doing a bad work. We know that, but I know all of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, when me I say now with all the era where them say where you know for blow horn and them thing there.
Yeah.
In a Jamaica, you're not gonna find that because we as big driver know say the only way where people are gonna do that are when they study like we were driver abroad and them thing there.
Yeah, well that's why them say if you do that now you have to pay your money. So that
we must do that still.
It's a deterrent. It's a deterrent.
You see like where school zone.
Yeah.
School zone, church zone, hospital zone. We mustn't drive more than 30 miles an hour.
Hold on.
When I shop at Mother's, I'll get my meal in 7 minutes or it's free. That's right, Mother's great food fast. This time Signal is brought to you by Mother's. 7 minutes or it's free. The time is...
Yeah, the time is 17 minutes past the hour, 4 o'clock, and we're there with them because the virgin still there. Which one are they?
Come on, they're still there, man.
Alright, it's still there, yeah. Where are you now? That picture say I listen to your radio.
No, man, no radio no today.
Alright, go on,
we as ourselves, as driver, we long time a drive, you know?
Yeah.
We know say right now, here our school, churches.
Yeah, you have to slow down and you have to don't blow your hand.
You know if you go more than 30 miles per hour.
Yeah.
In a no zone like that.
Yes.
And if I truck, you must go more than 15.
Yes.
They're supposed to know that. That's the rule.
Yeah. Well, most Jamaican driver don't know that.
The police supposed to give a warning ticket at every first instance.
Yeah.
But that me I tell you because we people them uneducated motor. You have to take education serious more because you know that because you come from the ghetto like I and I.
Yeah.
So me I say. Me not even hold it up more because that me have to tell you.
Alright, sir.
Me want to tell the father and the mother themselves pay attention to them kids, make them learn. Good at school that you know let's
alright, you tell them. Give thanks,
yeah? Favorite subject, my brother.
Yeah, alright. Yes. Yell.
Hello?
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes. I would like to ask you a question about Peter Tosh.
Yes.
And you may be a greater authority on the man than I am.
No, I know no greater authority from Peter Tosh. But
well,
ask me still.
Yeah. I was having a conversation with someone who said that the man who murdered him, apparently Peter Tosh had committed some crime years ago. And
him go to jail for Peter.
Yeah.
A foolishness, man. A foolishness.
Because I don't believe it, you know. But
yeah, no, a foolishness.
Being that Peter is such a great man.
Yeah, but me not tell you, no, you have to go over it again. Me say a foolishness. You have a next question to ask, or you just want to ask that. Because foolishness.
Not a question. I want to say something directly to you.
Yes.
I think that you are the second coming of Marcus Garvey. That's
all right, sir. All right, give thanks.
I think, yeah.
All
right,
give thanks, Bridget. Yes. Okay, click it.
More info. Extraordinary Digital.
Yes, step in. Yeah.
Yes, Majesty.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Motor.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Majesty, I probably talk to you about the case thing, man, the lawyer, you know?
Yeah.
See, yeah, because my testament, my foot, our broke foot, broke in my max field, you see it? And this liar, the policeman I speak and ask me to meet a liar. Mr. Liar, give me, say, make a liar check me. They have a home and say a liar come check me at my home. Right?
Mm.
And when he come check me at my home, him send desire to take up the case. Eventually, he have to sign him fee first before him take up the case.
Mm.
Him give me a paper have to say, well, him fee now $1,100,000. Then him take up the case now, and him start joining with the case.
So you give him the $1 million?
No, so he must say, work himself, work to take him pay. A legal aid lawyer.
Mm.
Right? See? And after that now, see, in prolong the case, right? The insurance that me up again.
Alright, hold on, Bridget. It look like this conversation is going to take long. Here we have the music news that come. If you want, hold on, if you want, call back. But the music news have to go come on, I don't know, because it's 4:30 to go in, I don't know. So, is that a call back or you hold on?
May call back then, you see?
Yeah, alright. Okay, so we're there at the music news time now.
Jamaica Gold, the finest Jamaican brown sugar. Clean, clear brown crystals, nature's energy food.
The time by Jamaica Gold. The best brown sugar is
ordinary digital.
Yeah, this is the Stepping Razor. We want to remind the people about this poem, Words and Agro Festival. This is happening this Sunday, so we will be there with other poets. It is, it did keep a upbeat. Last year, this year, gone right now the arts at Port Antonio, the Neville Anthony Park. This is this Sunday, starting from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. That is this poem, Words and Agro Festival. So, it's a poetry thing, and there's a poet on it that I know, I don't remember him performing in Jamaica, but I know it's a bridging where we are pushed for a long, long time, Him named Tehut 9. Tehut 9 is slated to be on this festival in Portland. And I want to play one of them poem them right now. Tehut 9, Jamaican bridging, living in New York, doing some wonderful thing. I think he produced some movie them too. Yes, here goes.
I got the hook up on the 6th day from the nutty professor who taught American history X. From the X-Files to Malcolm X who fought with the X-Men against white boys in the hood. Because they were gang related. They were members of the KKK, the CIA, and the NYPD Blues, who never refused to leave us bloody or crippled, whether we were Crips or Bloods, because to them, we are the enemy of the state. So sometimes they would beat us with hate until we were the color purple. That even the sky would cry with purple rain from watching us endure the growing pains of American life, where we have one life to live. But most of us are living out the best days of our lives in prison, where we are doing life. It doesn't seem right, but we aren't white, so our plight remains pitch black. But we are considered a menace to society, whether we are good fellas or homeboys in outer space. Our species isn't safe here in the wild, wild west, where the reality of freedom is just pulp fiction. When you're marked for death on Schindler's List and forced to face off with the devil's advocate, Robocops, erasers, and Terminators who are all natural born killers, fighting Armageddon and the apocalypse now, while we are bedazzled into going to house parties and making booty calls, wondering how Stella got her groove back, thinking she's got to have it because she was still waiting to exhale after the best man failed to stand and deliver. Meanwhile, we're experiencing close encounters of the third kind with white men with dangerous minds. So for 9.5 weeks we've been sleepless in Seattle, running the green miles to get away from U.S. Marshals who declared us the fugitive in this dark city, in this New Jack City of angels, where devils have a license to kill us from dusk to dawn, making us wish we were gone with the wind, because they have us under siege, trapped in the jaws of Godzilla, listening to true lies while being digested in the belly of the Beastmaster who started Star Wars between white stars and black stars in Hollywood. But most black stars are no good toy soldiers pretending to be bravehearts like Rambo, when in truth they are just bamboozled sambos who can be seen any given Sunday acting dumb and dumber, because they've fallen in too deep, sleeping with the enemy, trying to get an interview with the vampire, hoping to become hired assassins who put our wheel of fortune in jeopardy. If price is right. So our life is like a scary movie. Void of happy days or good times. Every day is like Friday the 13th, Halloween, or a Nightmare on M Street. Although we thought we were unbreakable, we've been broken by whips and left without hope for glory or an Independence Day. After we were stolen by the Grinch, the Arabs, Germans, English, and French who displaced us like the Lion King to live a bug's life starving for soul food, listening to our souls cry freedom. But hanging out in Rosewood is as good as it gets, because they love to hear us scream. So we scream 1, scream 2, scream 365 days of the year. Praise to the Godfather 1, 2, 3,000 times a day. But he just maintains the silence of the land, denying us supported justice while we disappear like the hollow man, hoping that our empire strikes back. But our Rambos are Donnie Brascos and double agents, so we remain trapped in the cell, raised in hell with spawning the hellraisers in front of the White House, or haunted out shouting no justice, no peace. That's right. But the police are the bad boys, and we're more like rebels without a cause. Because even though we die hard, they are hard to kill. Plus we're too scared to kill a mockingbird compared to these racist whites who act like it's always a time to kill a black man. Those no-good bastards have made many black children bastards by killing our fathers. So sometimes I feel like a fatherless child, being treated like a child when I'm a full-grown man, because in the eyes of the clan, every black man is a boy, a mere toy for child's play. So now I pray for all my children, asking God to bless the child. But these are the end of days where the hand that rocks the cradle is taking out the dead. For there are no survivors. Every patient dies at General Hospital. For although Dr. Doolittle does a lot, Queen Elizabeth has already given the order: Romeo must die. So black men, put on your full metal jackets. Don't worry about saving Private Ryan. Save yourselves. Get on the bus. Go back to the future, to the year 2020, which is the dateline of prime time for our current affairs, where we only have 60 minutes to get a hard copy of the days of our lives. Because here in the net, we act like we're psycho or crazy. We won't take the long walk home because we love driving Miss Daisy. But it doesn't amaze me to see us this way, because in the movies, these are the roles that we play. They never portray me as anything good. Will never use me to play Robin Hood. But I'll be the nigga who's always robbing the hood. And it's always been like this, regardless of what. So now I'm trying to make contact with my alien brothers lost in outer space, because the fifth element isn't safe. Here in Babylon 5, where you could be King Kong or the dance or queen, Superman or Batman. If you're a black man seeking respect from Uncle Sam, then you're on a mission impossible.
Smoking. Always smoking. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Agriculture. We not come off of that, you know. For this program, you know. We not come off of that. But speaking of agriculture, you know, people could have said Obama visit is the biggest thing happen. Well, maybe at the end of the year, they're going to say the biggest thing happen. But I want to tell you about something where bigger than Obama visit, you know. We're happening at Jamaica, where there's no way. It's like how when Obama win the election and become president, people say them never know them could have lived for say a black man in the White House with him family. Well, you know, something happening at Jamaica this week where I don't have no other news. We could have tapped this news. We're not talking about the killing them now. No. We're talking about different kind of news. Can you imagine? And you do have to imagine it again. Can you imagine some man in some suit and tie, some government man, a plant ganja in the university, on the university campus? That have to be the biggest thing ever. The man them from the government agency and others planting ganja. I want the foreigner them who listen to me. Understand what I say, Me I say, you see the same people them who persecute the people them for 100 years now about ganja. We the Rastafari, Virgin and Sistine, who have been persecuted for years about ganja, the same system will lock up people, beat people, and kill people for this plant, found themselves planting ganja on the university campus. That have to be the biggest thing ever in the history of Jamaica for the past 50 years. Believe you me. Not Usain Bolt. Believe you me. Me say when I look at the TV and I see it, man, I tell you say, me feel saddened, even more than happy, because me know we're gone before until it reached this point and know what happened. That me I say, wow, what was that all about? What was the persecution and the humiliation all about? If now we live in a time when the same system, the same jacket and tie, will persecute the plant, decide that they're going to plant ganja on the campus of one of the biggest learning institutions in the Caribbean, the University of the West Indies. The minister them turn ganja plant. It's a wicked thing. It's a wicked thing. It's a wicked thing. The minister them turn ganja plant and they never plant for no normal land, you know. Them go plant it. Suppose you send your picnic go to school and you to the teacher plant ganja at school. Well, I tell you, Rasta. I tell you, jackass at the world level and it really level. So you're going to know. We're going to kind of go towards the cash pot thing, you know. But just think about it. Think about it. We're living in a Jamaica right now where man in a suit and tie a dig hole for plant ganja in a school. Pick it.
New Protex Deep Clean helps to remove dirt and oil that can cause pimples, and it eliminates 99% of bacteria. New Protex Deep Clean for the good health of your skin.
The time by Protex Deep Clean is...
Yeah, the time is 5 o'clock.
Reggae in the morning, reggae in the evening, reggae at night time on Irish Radio.
Haiti are the poorest country in the Caribbean. And guess who they behind Haiti?
Yeah.
Guess who they behind Haiti?
Finally, an ultimate mission of just system that must be changed. No more must the innocent suffer, for the system knows it's an iniquitous act. Jah Rastafari.
From the jam and the jammies, still up at the school. From the papa and the more to the tip of the toe. If reggae music were one man, this is what reggae would say. I am the one in Studio One, the big vibes in the cave.
I'm about to give my heart to Jaja. There is no profit in gaining the world. I'm about to give my soul to Jaja. There is no profit in gaining the world and losing my soul. Yo, this is your girl Sugar representing for Mutabaruka.
Build you up, I wanna love you. Shiver you up, till you up, I wanna love you.
Step in.
Hello, good day, Muta.
Hi,
Yeah, I want to say condolences to your mom.
Okay, give
To
thanks.
you for your, yes, and I love you.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Give thanks.
Yeah, this is Eli from Clarendon, you know?
Alright, give thanks.
Yeah, nice talking to you.
Yeah, man.
Loving you is so easy. Loving you is so easy. See, I've been living on the...
Yeah, Sister Carl Savannah coming through. This is the Stepping Razor. Yes, El.
Mota,
You're blessed, man.
man, when I hear them really know all the charge in them, that it is going to cause people may say, Lord have mercy, we dead now.
Well, them not to go to the IMF again. For they collect all the money there, with them I go to IMF for.
Look here. Don't even say that, Muta, because you hear it in the news. that the government is saying if they don't want a certain amount of money to land tax, them say them go over that. These people cannot satisfy Muta.
Yeah.
The more them get, the more them want.
And now them are tell the police them to go collect money by the hook or the crook.
They are the one that is corrupting the police, because when the police stop you, he must find a charge on you.
Yeah, man. How tear your pants? You jump over a wall. You have to get pay $5,000 for that.
Muta, when you check out all of the things them that they are going to charge for, the man them don't leave nothing. It's like them just sit down and just check through everything.
Yeah, man. Them have to dig you out, man. You forgot to them the tax and card them. you remember the tax and card?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. The pass on the answer their license.
You still have to pay for cross the road, man.
May I tell you?
Yeah.
And you see the bike man now?
Yeah.
Any pillion him have.
Yeah.
You know, see, him have to make sure the pillion have on him helmet. Otherwise, they might go charge him. They might go charge him. Right?
Yeah.
So when this financial year finish, them supposed to rich with all in the whole heap of charge them.
Yeah, and them can't sell me them per year of a little bit of money like me and Neil want 2 per year, you know, we can get them for all a 5,000 Jamaican. Understand? Because them can't afford to go buy bigger thing, you know.
It's never a dull moment in this
Jamaica,
country.
me I tell you, man.
Never a dull moment.
I know this, I know hear from Peter the Divine about the crime thing I go on. I don't say him kind of not giving us statistics again, or not giving us statistics.
No, because how can he be giving statistics? Well, the only word that come out of his mouth is crime going down. And he cannot say that no, Muta. It is going up, so there's no way. Right? Clarendon is a hot spot right there, you know.
But the place bloody, you know. Bloody, you know.
I tell you, man. I tell you.
We have to move, bro. Don't tell me no more. We have to move.
Yeah, all right then.
Yeah, all right. We see people, I get emotional and want to pray about the 3 people, the 3 youth them are dead down at Clarendon. This is not the first time a murder of that kind take place, where you have youth involved and you have people involved. Like, it's an ongoing thing now where the gunman them is like 3s and 4s and 5s them are killed. And we are say, we know say a man can't, I mean, if a man and a woman in a house and a war and the woman took up a knife and stab her husband, you know, my virgin can't stop that, you know. But we are say that there are certain things that can be prevented, where you need to put things into place. Remember, say, we keep saying it, you know, Mr. Bunting, I am asking you, please, sir, could you visit some of these countries that had high crime rate and now their crime rate has diminished, and try to find out what did they do? We have to have places like Colombia. We have to have places like New York City. We have almost 10 million people in New York City, and the murder is like 300 per year. Per year, you know. You have places where them are closed down prisons in Europe. What are these people doing that this minister and this government is not doing so as to cut down crime? Because it would have been madness to say you want to get rid of crime, you know. You can't get rid of crime as long as you have politicians and preachers in the world. Crime will always exist. You understand? So what we are saying is that them need to study and analyze societies that look at Haiti. Find a little thing that we just read a while ago. Them say Haiti is the poorest country in the Caribbean. Haiti have 10 million people, and the crime rate in Haiti is not near the crime rate how we are going in Jamaica. How is that possible? Because them say poverty are crime, you know, and poverty lead to crime, you know. Well, Haiti is a good example of very impoverished, and the crime rate is not. I mean, really and truly, what is it with Jamaican that we get so evil and wicked? What is it? Why is it that the minister last year until about 100 people never dead in a certain month? Can you imagine a man, a minister get up and say, look here, don't feel no way, no, because it's that month here, we never have 100 people murdered like the month, about 3 months ago. Crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Them need snow for fall at Jamaica, man. Believe you me. Snow for fall up at Jamaica for freeze up some of them gun. Yes. Step in. Yeah. Blessed man.
Me a call from New York, you know.
Eh?
Yeah, I want to ask you a Christian, but...
You have to talk quick going on. The program too done.
Yeah, how much can get the program where you do with Mr. The interview where you do with Marty Planner?
Marty Planner, you mean long time ago?
Yeah, man.
You have to tell me the date.
About 3 times you bring him.
Yeah, but you have to tell me the date and the year when we do that interview there. The month and the year. You have to tell me that.
No, I love to get all interview where you bring him from the radio.
Yeah, I understand what I say. If you tell me the month and the year, the possibility that you might get it is good.
Oh, I don't really remember the month, you know.
All right.
1997, 2007 still.
Well, you have to figure it out. You have to figure it out. All right?
All right. I just want to blessed Lord.
Yeah, man. Give thanks. All right. Click it.
On the road, red stripe take over. If you a walk or a drive, pull over.
Victoria Mutual Building Society. Call 754-7000.
Yeah, so here we are saying now. Before we forget, we want to give thanks to Samantha, and we want to give thanks to Neil, and I should pass through for the SDC program that will take place at IRFM Wednesday 6. We want you to know that we're going to be in Portland at the This Poem Festival, right in the heart of Port Antonio, and then you know say that the nights are forever young for we. By the Uka the Cook Forever Young, Sunday night. We want you for the people them who stay with me and listen to what we have to say and what we are trying to do with the radio. So if you know here we are getting we want to big up me hungry who provide with cutting edge food, and we want you love Calabash restaurant to provide with stepping razor food. Give thanks. Cause you know, say, if you don't have the food down here, so we're miserable with IRFM. You understand? Everybody go wonder, why Musa so nice and they must go out so angry. We better give thanks to them two places there. You understand? Alright. So you know, if you know, here we are again, you know. Because the time so limited that so now, we can't take no more call. We're going to go with some mental music. You know when you mental music, Neil? Yeah. You have any mental music in your collection? No. Alright. Wrong connection. Here we go now. Who wants to say, here is the right connection now. Hey, listen to this now. Listen to this. A mental we are going to, you know. We don't know how much mental can play in a little time we have. 5 minutes.